Hey, good evening once again. This is Jen, the Liberty Lion. Welcome back. And today again, I'm talking about the Constitution, and this is going to be within the context of the social contract. So we look here, social contracts appear to be philosophical abstracts, and when they write wording in such a way such as the capitalization of order, the abstract words, the capitalization of union, of justice, tranquility. These are all abstract words, and their capital appear to be a philosophical abstract. And those philosophical abstracts indicate a social contract. And also we see the word for that I already have highlighted down here, which also indicates that this is a contract. So this is a contract between the United States and the United States of America. And we see the distinguishment between the two in several places within the Constitution. So this Constitution basically are the laws of the land, or lex situs, which are applied to the United States, not the entire country. It's just the United States. And the United States is limited to where we see in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, the seat of government called Washington, D.C., and the places purchased, which were for the building of certain types of buildings, what we normally would call posts. And when I say posts, I'm not talking about where you mail your letters from. I'm talking about posts, like military posts. The word post in general means a lot of different things, but here in the Constitution, it means a military reservation. Okay, we see a lot of different capitalized letters within the Constitution. And also we see the United States and the United States of America also appear to be abstracts, because the United States with the lowercase t and the United States of America with the lowercase t appear also to be creations or an abstract community, which some philosophical writers talk about a status as a national as being an abstract community, which means it's a social contract. So it exists only in the minds of men. Even if written on paper, it still only exists in the minds of men, because as we can see here, this is another book, and I'll show you the face of this book in a minute. It talks about the value of capitalized liberty, or the idea that will, not force, is the basis of government, and the value of capitalized justice, or the idea that right, because right exists in the minds of men, not might, which also exists to some extent in the minds of men. It's just that more men, when a certain right exists in the minds of more men than it does of fewer men, then you have a might. And that this is the basis of all political society and of every system of political order. Liberty and justice are abstracts, which means they're fictions. They're philosophical abstracts. They are abstract communities that exist in the minds of men, okay? And what they believe is right. This is a book called Social Contract, Essays by Locke, Hume, and Rousseau, with an introduction by Sir Ernest Barker. And I found this book on archive.org. So please like, share, subscribe. And if you're afraid that your friends won't subscribe when you share my videos, then you can just go and talk to people about this stuff. And just say, hey, did you know the preamble of the Constitution is full of philosophical abstracts, which indicate, as well as the word for, indicate that the Constitution is most likely a social contract which exists in the minds of men due to its being abstract, and that rights also exist in the mind of men. So what then is the Constitution.